If any man pushes me to a degree, one that is far too unseemly, one that I have yet to see, then I will do what the devil pleases, because I'm only a sinful man, born in a very uncertain time, and one that is filled with corruption and confusion, and one that has torn me apart in more ways than one. But yet, the God of heaven continues to stitch me up, stitch my seams, so to speak. And so I continue to trod and ponder vain thoughts, of course, holy thoughts, of course, but more than anything, troublesome thoughts, thoughts that bring nothing but more marks of questions, question marks. That's what those thoughts bring. Nothing brings solitude. Nothing brings understanding to the point where I may continually resort to it for sustenance. It's like you take a bite of something and then it vanishes completely, like it never existed in the first place, you know? I need something that is semi-permanent in terms of brain food that I can continually resort to, going back to consume in terms of thought, in terms of restoration, recovery, you know what I mean? Something that refills when I am depleted of life, you know what I mean? A thought that restores, an idea that continually gives, that returns. That's what I feel life should yield, you know what I mean? Life should yield, it should produce, it should harvest, you know what I mean? You should be able to reap from life, no matter the size of the quantity, but no reaping at all leads to what? Stagnation, which causes distress and despair and desperation. It doesn't equate to anything sensible. And yet I've put myself here in this position because of my misdeeds and my actions, or hasty in retrospect. So I've been reprimanded by the state, and I've restituted back to the state because of my understanding of things that are grander than what I deemed them to be at the time. My mind was closed, so to speak, at the time, and since I've grown in mental capacity and understanding of things that were of no concern to me, I've learned that they were of concern to me, the things that I've learned, but yet they were hidden and kept aside from me for quite a long time, because it would be easier and better that way for the majority, not for myself. So I played along the tune that was handed to me, the sheet of paper that they gave me to play and rehearse. That was my life. It was living a certain way, a way that really and truly was not mine and was not intended for me, but one that I have been blinded by and fooled to lead, so to speak. So here I am, trying to get my affairs in order, really by my own, because I gave birth to myself, apparently, and I was reared by myself, certainly. So here I am, trying to make the best of the years that I've accrued and have left in my account. This is another message from King Solomon of Israel. Follow him. Follow the great king. The great King Solomon of Israel. Right on Instagram. King.Solomon Israel. That's King full stop Solomon of Israel. Nope. King.Solomon Israel. King.Solomon Israel. It's not of Israel. King Solomon Israel. King.Solomon Israel. There it is. Alright, my good friends. My confidants and my compatriots. I leave you with a message of hope in your times of distress and despair. When the enemy rages against you for things that are of no concern to you, pray to God to dispel thoughts of confusion. Pray for thoughts of restitution. Pray for continual reprimand by your Heavenly Father, the one who gave you breath of life today, so you may continue doing what you need to get to where you're going, or just to be comfortable and enjoy what you have been granted or what you have made for yourself. That's all. Alright, my dear friends, farewell.